May I have your attention, please? My name is Captain Lisa Jones. You have all been selected as highly qualified recruits for a special mission called Operation Leadership. This mission will sharpen your skills, and you will become the Navy SEALs of leadership for your organization. This mission depends on teamwork. There are no bad leaders or teams, only bad leaders. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, I will be addressing you today all as officers of this mission, and you may address me as ma'am. I expect your full attention and participation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I said, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Officer Chickalello, please stand up. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I accept responsibility. Thank you. You may be seated. In order to sharpen your skills as a Navy SEALs leader, you must accept responsibility. And I'm not talking about just the responsibility of accepting the accomplishments and success of your team. I'm talking about accepting the weaknesses, the mistakes, the failures of your team. You must own everything. Let's see if Officer Chickalello understands this concept. You are a manager over 5 project managers. 4 of them are completing their work within budget and on schedule. But 1 of these project managers is completing their work behind schedule and over budget. Which of these budgets and schedules are you responsible for?
Ma'am, all of them.
Outstanding, Officer Chickalello. By accepting responsibility for all of the outcomes, you are setting aside your own ego, and you are showing humility to your team, and that you care more about the overall mission of the organization instead of your own agenda. Your team will respect you as a leader. You have earned the Own It Medal. Woo! Officer Melville, please stand up. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. Success depends on teamwork. Thank you. You may be seated. In order to sharpen your skills as a Navy SEALs leader, you must learn to work together as a team. The Navy SEALs use the term cover and move. They use teamwork to defeat the enemy and save lives. For example, they may have a sniper perched high on a rooftop taking out the enemy below so that the soldiers can get through a dangerous area. They also may divide into different groups and cover for one another as they move throughout the battlefield. They need to work together with other units of the military, such as the Army and other SEAL units. Let's see if Officer Melville understands this concept. Your organization has several different regions. One of these regions has just lost key personnel, and they are struggling to meet the client demands. Your region, however, is not having any trouble meeting the client demands. How will you respond to this situation?
Ma'am, teamwork.
Outstanding, Officer Melville! By working together as a team, you are breaking down the walls that divide. You are showing, instead of competition, you have collaboration. Instead of focusing on individual weaknesses, you are focusing on the big picture. Your team, every person on your team will feel valued. You have earned the Teamwork Medal. Officer Hope, please stand up. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will
Will
prioritize and execute
prioritize and execute
challenges.
Challenges.
Thank tough to face challenges, especially when you're under pressure. This requires training. Whether you are a Navy SEAL in your Humvee under attack driving through the battlefield, or you are in your office cubicle facing a barrage of emails, missed deadlines, and endless conference calls. As a Navy SEAL, you must stay calm, take a step back, assess the situation, determine what needs to be done first. It's important for a leader to have a contingency plan and to stay ahead of the curve so that you do not become overwhelmed. When you're overwhelmed, everything seems like it is a priority. Let's see if Officer Hope understands this concept. Management has just given you direction that you must reduce the budget by 25% on all remaining projects, and they have also told you that there are 50 new projects that you must have completed by year end. How will you approach this challenge, Officer Hope?
Ma'am, I will prioritize and execute, ma'am.
Outstanding, Officer Hope! By prioritizing and executing this challenge, you are eliminating the confusion for your team and giving them clear direction on what needs to be done first. Your team will be able to face and tackle each challenge decisively. You have earned the P&E medal.
Yay.
So this concludes today's session on leadership. You are on your way to becoming the Navy SEALs of leadership. I encourage you to practice what you've learned today. Accept responsibility, even for the mistakes. Work together as a team, not only locally, but regionally. Prioritize and execute challenges. Your leadership will be respected and rewarded.